Oh, this is how we do it. It's Friday night. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but it's Montel Jordan singing the song. Hey, everybody. It is the Friday Night Dive with me, your host, Mark Camire. How's it going? I'm trying to get myself situated here. Hopefully, we don't get flagged by the background noise, and hopefully, you can't hear it. But if you can, I apologize. Yeah, so who is with me in the chat so far? It looks like we've got McGee and we've got Christy. How is it going? You too. Oh, I was like, that's weird. Sorry, doing a technical thing real quick. There we go. There we go. Cool. How goes it? Are you watching me? No, you're watching me. Um, Yeah. Okay. So Chrissy's getting her toke on, which is good. So I don't have to ask you what you're drinking tonight because obviously you're not drinking anything. You are having yourself a bit of herbal remedy. Fives at this point, you guys were flag proof. I figured. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You are confusing me, McGee. McGee, I think, bit a little too much of her Wonka bar, her special Wonka bar. What in the hell are you doing on that thing? Michael can't figure out the new TV. But what's going on, everybody? I am just sipping on a little bit of Jameson. That is the. I may have to do that thing for him. So, do you want me to mess with it? Yeah, I can't get it to go anymore. So, hang on. I kept rolling lights there. I keep pressing that button. Yeah, sorry. Technology is great. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Rodney. Quality programming. Oh, fucking Rodney. Producer extraordinaire Thomas is with us. So, in case things get a little too dicey on my end, luckily someone is here to make sure the ship not necessarily is stirred. The ship is stirred, steered straight. Because why would I do that at this point? How many dives is this now? Let's see. What did I started this in August or September, something like that. And we've been going at it this long. And if you're still in it at this point, then you already know that I don't do things on a technical professional level. I just do things my will. Thomas will steer nothing. Great. Happy to have that with me tonight. Mm. Poor Michael. Yes. Poor Michael, says Christy. Yeah, I know. It's. Hey, what do you want? It's a new TV. It's a new remote. It's hard to figure this shit out sometimes. 89. What does that mean? What does that mean, Christy? It's blood in, blood out around here. Oh, is that a reference to your mishap at the at the clinic tonight? Chrissy's a vet tech, everybody, so don't be alarmed. I don't know. You'll have to inform us of what that reference is. Mm. You should be alarmed because they do animal probing over there. 89 dives. No, not possible. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the all that, but no, there's no way. Yeah, exactly. So what's good? What's going on, everybody? What is everybody up to tonight? Obviously, you had grand plans because you tuned in here to the dive, and that usually indicates that your plans were. I mean, your weekend was booked. Your Friday night was booked because you were not going to do anything other than join my live stream to hear my nonsensical, drunken ramblings. We have a guest. We don't have a guest. We have residents. Henry's here. Wave. No, there he goes. There he is. There we go. So yeah, that was a whole other thing. Everything got canceled. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Everything did get canceled, but I'm not gonna talk about any of that. We already know that everything is shit and that everything is canceled and that everything is just nothing's okay. But we're gonna be okay because we're here. And we have this to make it okay. That was a whole other thing. So much blood. Ooh, yikes. I was privy to that whole story. So, but the audience probably doesn't want to hear about that. So it's okay. No offense. Let's just say it involved blood and animals, and those stories can get tricky. So let's see. We know we got both the Christies in the chat. We've got producer extraordinaire Thomas, and then we have Rodney. Whom else is among us? Who are you? Let us know who you are. Yeah, was it a Norse sacrifice? If only it was just an ear wound. Christy says, crazy stuff. Blood eagle. Oh God, let's hope none of that, because that was who are you telling to be nice to Rodney? You telling me to be nice to Rodney? Because I most certainly will not. I won't do it. No. I won't do it. You'll never get me to do it. I should be watching Christmas. Okay, no. Okay, McGee has been on this thing all day about whether she needs to bust out the Christmas music or start watching Christmas themed things, and she keeps coming to me with this quandary, and I say no, it's too soon for it. So I've been having to combat her desperate feelings of wanting to embrace the holiday seasonal media. It's like, and I've had to give her other things to listen to. It's like, no, don't listen to Christmas music. Listen to this. And job at keeping those holiday feelings at bay. My tree comes down from the attic on Sunday. This Sunday or next Sunday? Choose wisely, because there's a right and a wrong answer. And wait a minute. Did we already talk about this? I think we did. Make the cocoa. You already did, McGee. If everyone go to McGee's Instagram, she's got these new adorable cocoa mugs, and she decided to make cocoa. As well, you should. If that is the extent of getting your Christmas festivities early, fine. This Sunday, wrong answer. That is the wrong answer. Ugh, let the fucking turkey have his day. My God. Shut up, Rodney. We're having snake for Thanksgiving, or whatever the hell Rodney is. What do you all think that? What is Rodney? Like, he's our mascot, but what is he? Don't shame anyone's decorations. I'm not shaming decorations. I'm not. I'm only shaming the desire to bust out the freaking Christmas tree before we've even shoved turkey down our gullets. Ugh, there you go, McGee. Fine. Enjoy it, McGee. Fine. You know what? Fine. I give up. Get your Christmas on. You know, you're just pissing off Krampus the more you do that. I think our new mascot should be Krampus. That's what I think. Or is there a way can we morph Rodney into like a Krampus type creature? Can we do that? Because if we can do that, then I will be much more of a fan and I will be so nice. Well, I'm not concerned with how you feel about it. I'm not body shaming you. I'm just simply saying you should change it. So, yeah, body shaming. Here at the dive, we don't body shame unless you're a cartoon character, just a cartoon character mascot. No, you won't be doing any turkey shoving, Christy, for dietary restrictions. So yes, I understand. Uh, Rodney isn't a balloon animal. I mean, says who? You don't know that. He very well could be. Yeah, there's one chocolate left in the candy bucket. Eat it. Ah, it's gone. Ha ha. We have officially arrived at the end of the Christmas candy. The sales are over. Now I have to. If I get more, it won't be Halloween candy. It will be Christmas treats. Yes. John says I'm special. John is special. So take that for what it's worth. Touche. You'll miss it so much. What will you miss there, Christy? Oh, turkey. You'll miss the turkey. Yeah. What did you say, McGee? John's usually right. I mean, I know that's the popular version. I know he likes to believe that. I wish I could believe that, but I have thoughts. That's part of the charm of the show. That's why most of you guys tune in, is to see what John and I are going to argue about. It's always controversy here at the Friday Night Dive. And there it is. I did it. I willed him into existence. I knew it. That's all I had to do. I was trying to break up the Backstreet Boys. Hey, man, they don't need my help to do that. They already done it. Hey, by the way, John, no, I won't go fuck myself. How about this? How about you go fuck yourself? I'll never go fuck myself. Never. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to break up the Backstreet Boys, but even if I were, I was more of an NSYNC guy anyway. That's not true. That's absolutely false. I can't even make the joke. I can't even follow through with that joke because it's not true. It's simply not true. Oh, McGee, you know better than that. You're just you're not feeding the monster, you're feeding the ego. Go fuck Zack Snyder. You know what? Not gonna dignify that with a response. Wasn't that what you were doing before the show? Me or him? I thought all boys fucked themselves. No, we fuck our hands usually. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? He's lying. Yes, he was. I've seen his posters. I mean, It's not inaccurate to say that. I mean, is it? Is that not correct? Whatever. It's fine. Quandary for another day. Posters. Oh, good one, Christy. You think. Oh, I guess I need to take that off of the. Now that he's done watching it and hasn't figured out how to use the the TV. You missed Michael having a grand time trying to figure out how that TV works. So, if your hand is not yourself, who is it? We call it, if it's asleep, we call it the stranger. So you put the left hand to sleep. Unless you're if you're a southpaw, then you use the right. I mean, look, Thomas, you knew at some point it was going to go off the rails. Why not, as early as possible? Philosophy Live. That's what we do here at the Friday Night Dive. That's a boy. I mean, I have wandering hands, so sometimes you just gotta sit on them to keep them from wandering. Usually, it's just on myself though. So if you see me do a lot of this, it's like, Mark, stop it. It's like, I'm sorry, wandering hands. I get handsy. Oh man, I don't know if I'm keep up with both commentaries coming from here and from over there. Dutch rudder. Ooh, boy. Oh, for God's sakes. No. I thought we were past this. Well, I mean, no, we're never. Your birthday is coming up, so I guess that's. I guess Harrison had to make an appearance for the holiday season. Oh boy. So are you shaking hands with you asswipe or smeg? John, you need to try that again because I don't know what you're saying. Birthday Dive Live. Yeah, we'll discuss that next month maybe. Special Christmas edition. Happy birthday, Jesus. Sorry your party is so lame. Because it's 2020 and all. Let's see. McGee asks, how do I hire a butler? Well, you want my opinion is you go to this little place called Craigslist.org. And you simply put in an ad and go, hey, butler wanted. We'll pay in baked goods. Or comparable compensation. And sure enough, you'll get some interesting prospects. Birthday my arse. No, it's true. It's like, is it really his birthday? Can you all sing me happy birthday like a normal party for once? It's always come on, you little I mean, hey, what do you want? They're classics. Are you just going to deny the classics? Speaking of Jesus, I saw this really great tweet earlier from somebody, or no, it was a repost, but it was a tweet, and they said it's crazy how conservatives will hate and bash liberals 6 days a week, but on the seventh day they worship one. It was like, ooh, speaking of liberal assholes.
So you want
There's
to
the aforementioned John.
You want to pick on my typing? I'm tuning into your shitty little show, and you're picking on my typing.
Well, when it's unintelligible, yes, I must.
I do not type intelligibly.
I mean, you were making up words in the chat there, and they were.
What did I even say that bothered you? The whole point is that you use one hand for your jerking off. You
Mm-hmm.
use your other hand for your ass wiping, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to ass wipe with the hand you jerk off with, and vice versa.
Well, not one
You
after
might
the
get
other.
pregnant,
Yeah. No.
right?
First of all, why are you wiping your ass and then jerking off? Like,
So
who's
my
doing
point
that?
is, you are shaking hands either with ass wipe on your hands or smegma on your hands, and that was the point of my comment, and that's the only reason why I'm here
Oh,
right now.
smegma.
I gotta
got
go.
Always the words of wisdom from Mariano NY. At Mariano NY, everybody. Please go at him. I mean, but he does bring up a good quandary though. The hand that you shake, somebody's business has been in it. And you just gotta pray to whatever gods that you worship that they, for God's sakes, washed and disinfected that hand before shaking yours. Though now that we're in a pandemic, don't be shaking anybody's hands. You hear me, John? Don't shake
Mark,
anybody's hands.
Mark, I'll stop you for a minute. When this pandemic started, we had to instruct people how to wash hands. So the chances are, I don't know how long you've been on Earth, but long enough that you have shaken enough smegma and shit on your hands running through your fingers, and not yours, someone else's.
Mm-hmm. Which is why, everyone, it's a good idea to have some sort of Purell or hand sanitization wipes to get the ass wipe off of your hands that you've just shaken. Analese. I mean, but that's for a different party. Does McGee says, does an alarm go off or do you get an alert? Oh, she's talking to Jesus. She's talking to Harrison. Like, there's a whole conversation happening in the chat of all this. Of course, that's just part of the fun that we have here on the Friday Night Dive. But yeah, sanitize your hands because you never know whom and what they're carrying with them on their hands that you're shaking. By the way, while you're sanitizing your hands, people, it's always a good thing to keep in mind the rivers, and we got to save those rivers. And how do we do that? Well, we drink Coors Seltzer because every pack you buy donates 500 gallons of clean water to the rivers. Specifically over here, the Tennessee River, which is all well and good, but we need to hurry up and clean that one up so that we can clean up the Cumberland River because you got to get like a tetanus shot by entering that thing. It is horrendous. So let's clean those rivers. Chrissy says she's never touching anyone ever again. And speaking for myself, that's a bummer. But I get it. You don't want you don't be touching people's dick beaters or their dick beaters. You call them jazz hands, I call them dick beaters. Henry calls them Friday and Saturday. I call this one Jill and this one Stranger. The river cleaning logistics have not been accurately. Okay, look, I'll explain it to you. We get clean water and we put it in a river that needs clean water. I mean, what's so hard about that? I'm sure there's some sort of recirculation involved. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. You, John, are a scientist, so
Right.
you explain how that works.
Your logic isn't sound, man, because you're putting clean water into a river. The river has fish that piss and shit in it all the time. So that water's dirty within like 2 minutes, tops.
But it helps.
Right? And I'm sure some of those fish are jerking off too, so you probably have some smegma in that water.
The joke's on John because fish don't got hands. They can't jerk off nothing. They got flippers. So are they just like, are they Are they doing like the? Oh, I was gonna make a really bad joke, and I'm not gonna make it. Never mind. So just get the image of a fish trying to jerk off, but they can't because they don't have hands to grip. So it's just they're just flapping. Yeah, they're just. Is it working? I like the standby ones. Stabby. Stabby? What? Ew. No, Thomas, you are producing the show. You're just you're being very very chill about it. You're just letting the chaos just exude, which is fine because look, we love chaos here at Feeding the Monster, and if you've ever watched or listened to any of the things that we do, you already know that. And that's half the fun. Chaos is a ladder. Yes. The climb is all there is. So what say we climb more into the ladder of chaos and get excuse me, really weird. Van Wilder Boston cream. They're talking about cookie dough back there. I don't know what's do you have cookie dough or making cookies? What's happening? Donuts have jelly. Don't fuck that donut, John. Don't do it. I know you want to, but don't do it. And look, if you have more questions about how the clean water gets into these rivers, producer Thomas, I'm sure can look this stuff up and show you. That's why we have a producer to fact check. Yes, McGee, I am. McGee says, wait, are you mixing alcohols again? I am because funny story. Well, this part's not funny. I just ran out of whiskey and hi, Thomas.
Okay. Hold on. I like how you're like pull in this extremely complicated fact. I'm like at the beginning of the show, I'm like, all right, throw me any article you can think of while we're doing this, and I'll pull it up so you can read from it. He's like, all right, can you solve this complicated like ecological issue of adding clean water to our rivers, please? I'm just gonna say no. I do have the philosophy of masturbation open though, if you'd like to read that.
No, I got that one down.
We were talking about it earlier and I passed, so I'm gonna leave it to it.
Thank you. Thomas Risling, everybody, producer extraordinaire. He says, I'll be on deck for any fact checking, and he literally comes on to tell me I'm not doing that.
Hold on. You don't get to throw me under the bus for this. I told you I'm happy to fact check, not solve ecological issues for you.
I wasn't. Okay, you're right. Let me rephrase.
Okay, rephrase the question.
I wasn't insisting that you solve this problem because John was having. See, I understand the issue. Okay. I understand the process. John apparently didn't get it. So I was saying, please fill him in, as in like pull up an article that shows him, look, see, we put the water in and we get the bad water out.
Exactly. You literally just told me to research and fact check clean water replacement in its entirety and pull up how it's done in what specific. Okay, hold on. Go back to your show. I'll see what I can find.
He's not gonna find it. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm doing my part. I'm drinking the seltzer water or the seltzer booze to help put in clean water into the rivers. We got to clean our rivers, guys. It's fresh water and there's fish in them doing the equivalent of jerking off into them, and we got to give them clean water to do it. So that's going to be a thing every show. Marcus peeing into the rivers. Fun story. I've never peed in a river. Never. I've never done it. I've never. Now, if you ask me, have I pissed in a lake? Not. Yeah, of course. But we're not helping to fix the lakes. We're fixing the rivers here. Fuck the lakes. Who wants to swim in a lake anyway? Ew. I mean, probably. Also, as does anyone who takes a piss in a body of water with fish in it. I was going somewhere with what was it? Oh, ran out of Jameson there, so switched to this. I already had this one out because apparently we got cricks down here. Ick, crick. Somebody say another word that rhymes with crick. So you'll piss in a standing body of water, but not. I'm not a madman. I'm a maniac. Branding, folks. That's branding. So I switched to this because this was already out because this can. We're having an issue with our little mini fridge where we keep the booze and water. And for some reason, we can't figure out the levels of this damn mini fridge because sometimes it wants to just chill everything, and that's great. And then sometimes it'll freeze a beverage in there, and it's infuriating because we can't figure out how to make it not do that without just unplugging it. And why would we unplug it? Because then none of it works. Mini fridge, yeah, it is a mini fridge problem, and we're still figuring it out. So this little guy, this little guy was frozen, so I left it out, and now it's sort of thawed, but it's very frothy, very slush. It's a slushy. This is a Coors Seltzer slushy, and you can help save the rivers by getting your own Coors Seltzer. They once again, they do not sponsor this program, but if they want to, I'm happy to promote. It's not bad too. It's not bad. It's really not bad. What did you say? So you're basically drinking those fruity smoothie beers right now. No, it's not a beer. It's just it's a fruity seltzer slushy. Who's threatening the rivers? Polluted water is threatening the rivers. Steamboats and ships. I don't know. No, I don't piss in the river. Shut up, Rodney. Get out of here. Who cares about Pittsburgh? Anyway, what words are you saying over there, Christy? Tillamook? Is that a river? Is that a lake? Threatening the Great Lakes. Yes, I'm threatening the Great Lakes with piss. Only pissing. Hashtag only pissing lakes. That'll be the hashtag for the night. But don't piss in the rivers. We're trying to clean them up. Okay? How many of these do I have to drink before everyone gets the idea? The answer is a lot. We were talking butter in chat. Butter? You're talking butter? And piss lakes? I mean, piss lakes, yes. But butter? Why? You don't piss. I didn't say I wouldn't piss in the Canadian lake. I'll do that. Just find me a Canadian lake. I'll piss in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best joke of the night goes to John Mariano.
Joke's on you, John. There's a lake not even a mile away. It's literally right over there. I only piss in lakes. So yeah, when I break my seal, I'm going to have to go to that lake and take an enormous piss in it. Isn't urine sterile? It is. So I'm sterilizing the lakes. I mean, I'm just doing my part. I mean, okay. It's kind of pollution because it's still waste. It's human waste in a lake. And if you add enough of it, then it's just a lake of waste. The waste lakes. Jokes on that trout you miss in its eye. Yeah, you damn right. Fuck that trout. Who cares about trouts anyway? Yeah, Jesus had to go. He's got a birthday party to plan for. Maximum Heathens, Maximum Overdrive. It's what we do here on the Friday Night Dive. Sorry you got pee in your eye as a common phrase in my job. I mean, yeah, you work with animals that just piss and shit everywhere. So, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? She's a vet tech, you know? Question, Christy, if there was like some really awful cartoon snakes that dropped by the vets that you like needed to put to sleep, could you do it? Because I would no, my parents are married. Because I would pay for the service. I'm just throwing that hypothetical scenario out there. Yes, in a lake, taking a piss. Peace on fish, baby. Yes. Oh, is Rodney a fish? Because not for nothing. Is he some sort of underwater dwelling monster creature? Look at that. Look in the chat. Zach Anderson is here. What is up, buddy? Boy, you've just missed a whole thing. Zach, what are you drinking over there, man? What is on the menu? You started. Oh, Hillbilly Scribs. Jeff is in the chat. Yeah, only slightly, Jeff. We were. I went on my soapbox talking about cleaning up the rivers with Coors seltzers, and somehow we got into the topic about taking a piss in lakes because we're cleaning the rivers, but fuck lakes. Don't care about them. Don't care. And also fuck ponds, because what is a pond but a smaller lake? Can we send Rodney's DNA into 23? You could, and I feel like the results would be you are 98%. Nope, I had a joke. It's gone. I don't have it. Someone funnier than me can come up with that one. You could do his DNA. That's been good. Most of it is just annoying dick. No, wait, that's me. Sorry. Oh, well, I mean, you could bring your fiance to the dive. We don't discriminate. Look, we've got more ladies in the chat than we do dudes, and we've got a cartoon monster that screams. Yes, do it. Oh. It's very clever, Christy, and that deserves more. That deserves a pat on the back. I wish I could just air high five. Because that joke deserved better. Body of water shaming. Yes. Only if you're a lake or a pond. Which Rodney doesn't have hands, and if he did, that would be weird. You could give him hands, John, I suppose. You are his father. Zach, did you you didn't answer me. Okay. What are you drinking? What's going on? Why did you leave your fiance just to spend time with us heathens? But like I said, like you don't have to leave. Tell her she can join. You can just have fun. Tell her to join in on the fun. We are all inclusive here, unless you're a cartoon monster named Rodney. In that case, go fuck yourself. Was that a DNA results? Yes, it was. If you do, then I shall come back even more powerful. Then you son of a bitch. Coors Seltzer. Oh, that's why we don't have producers usually. I see. This is Thomas's fault for letting this continue. Unreal. Yeah. Well, as long as it's entertaining the masses, I hope you're all entertained at my expense. It's fine. Go find yourself a drink, Zach. Of course you did. Zach, while you're looking for a drink, might I suggest Coors Seltzer? You know, every time you buy a pack, they donate 500 gallons of clean water into the rivers of the U.S. Yeah. Feels good, don't it? Helping out, saving the rivers. Thomas always entertains me. Well, that's good. What am I, chopped liver? I do this for you. I do this for all of you. You think I just do this for my own amusement? Only kinda. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That would involve me putting on pants and going to the stores. Well, I mean, you're at the right place for it, because we at Feeding the Monster have our main show, Are We Wearing Pants? And that's the fun of it. You get to guess. I mean, you know, not to brag or nothing. Just you said it, not me. Get McGee's obsessed with this butler thing. We need to get McGee a butler. How do we do that? How do we get McGee a butler? Mark, you already got your one compliment from me for the day. You know, that's fair. I accept that. One compliment a day. That's what I strive for, such a thing. And I'll, you know. No, I couldn't say Phoenix, but oh boy, he went full Tim Horton. You mean Thornton's, correct? Right? Is that what you mean? Pantries. Oh, my bad. Jeff's pantries just hit the floor. Well, I mean, just pick it up. Just pick everything up and put it back. Old Handsaw's in the chat. What's up, Old Handsaw? Question for you: do you piss in rivers or lakes? Because there is only one answer. And while you contemplate that, and while the chat continuously converse with one another, I am going to take a small break, because I'm not going to a lake to take a piss. But I mean, if that helps you, you can think that. What I'm going to do is refuel, because out of booze, so got to get another one. So Thomas, if you would please hit an ad. do the things. I'll be right back.
It's good for 24 hours.
Zach Anderson will piss in a nice river. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to me. You guys didn't go anywhere. When I'm not saving rivers and I'm trying to get in a more festive mood, I like to drink Shinerbach Holiday Cheer. And no, my man Jeff has my back on this one. It's time, Jeff. It's a Texas brew. No longer a Coors Seltzer party. No, not at the moment, because you can blame McGee on this one for putting all the ideas of the festivities of the holidays in my head, even though it's way too fucking early for it. But when the good seasonal beer comes out, you must indulge. Here we go. It is great stuff. Zach Anderson says, listen, Christy, I only piss in the nicest, cleanest, crystal clear rivers. The best rivers. Zach went full certain person on that comment. Uh-oh. Is McGee talking shit about the Great White North? I see. Because they're all they all live in igloos in Canada, right, McGee? God, you're so that's such a stereotype. That's your early Christmas tree. You know what it is? This is my early Christmas tree. Seasonal beer. I'll take it. McGee has a phone cord that is connected, like a charger that's connected to Christmas lights. And if you ever want to look up what insanity looks like, that's a good indicator. Old Handsaw only urinates in chlorinated water, so swimming pools. So that's you piss in swimming pools. Mark, would you like help? Would you like to help with the igloo rebuilding effort? I mean, we can do that once the rivers are clean. First things first, got to clean the rivers, and then we'll talk about the igloos. You can't shame me. I wouldn't dream of it, McGee. Your experience with igloos, Thomas?
I mean, I can try. I feel like it's easier to just answer you this way than to try and type in there. It takes too long.
Probably, yes. Yes, thank you. I mean, ew. That's probably like, I mean, you tell me, you're the nurse, but that sounds super bad for you. Science Live, Scientish Live. Get it right, Rodney. So we're all a bunch of nerds in here, and it does explain a lot. It does. There you go. Who all listened to my last Rantings of a Maniac episode? It's okay if you didn't. I'm not going to call you out. You can admit it. Go ahead. Or we can all just lie to me. Just lie to me and say you all listened to it. It'll make me feel better. It was all about the Mandalorian. because believe it or not, there is something that is Star Wars related that is not tearing us apart in fandom right now. Can you believe that? The very thing that started the fandom discourse has now brought us all together. This little TV show. It's crazy. Yes, McGee, you are a nerd, and it's a term of endearment. So deal with it. Oh, you do, don't you? Thank you, and I appreciate your listenership. You know, ADHD makes it hard for me.
That is how I feel about you guys on every show. Thank you, Christy Binkley.
Just ADHD or
the general ADHD in the room makes it really hard sometimes.
I mean, look, I try to keep things on track, but we have another guy on our panel. I won't mention any names, but it rhymes with Sean Geriano that just completely derails us. So, I mean, if there's any ADHD to be, I said if there's any ADHD to be blamed, it might be that guy. But like I said, I'm not gonna mention any names because that's just in bad taste. McGee tried to cancel Baby Yoda. Wow, one of those. I mean, you asked me not to shame you, and then you admit to that. Baby Yoda is over. Look, you guys. No, I know, and that's all for jokes, but I mean, I just have to say it. For fuck's sakes, like, to all of you out there in the YouTube land, the Twitter sphere, that it legitimately are so mad and all of a sudden have turned your backs on Baby Yoda because he ate unfertilized eggs. Fuck off. Fictional characters. Like, I don't even know why we're here. Like, why are we talking about this? Like, I don't know. I brought it up, but like, I don't get it. Anyway, I guess I need to amend my earlier statement when I said, "Oh, look, a Star Wars thing is bringing us all together." And nope, I'm just reminded that people were like, "No, you know what? Cancel Baby Yoda. He ate unfertilized eggs and." You have done that yourself. Yeah, it's true. It's just so dumb, so dumb. But the show's good. I was actually kind of rooting for Baby Yoda to like eat all the eggs because wouldn't that have been a really cruel twist of fate that this poor frog lady, she's trying to keep her species alive, and there's this little dumbass Baby Yoda like fuck food, and he just eats all the eggs, and Mando gets her to safety and everything's great, but then it's like, where are my eggs? fucking child ate it all.
I gotta jump in, man. My wife was dead set that this whole thing was to show that Baby Yoda had complete disregard for life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, so we're just really going hard on the Baby Yoda's evil thing now, huh?
Yeah.
Baby Yoda got canceled fast, brother.
I just, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. So dumb.
Fucking, he's so cute to me.
Whatever. And at this point, it's like, look, the mass majority of us is a shit. What? Where's the shaving thing coming from? Oh shit! You should shave the middle of your beard for the show. Like right here. I'm not gonna do that. No spoilers, because I know there is at least one person here that is making their way through the show, and I know what I just said is like a mild spoiler, but it's not going to affect the viewing of the show. All I'll say is that whole cancel Baby Yoda thing is fucking stupid. Stop. And if you're really that upset about it, just stop watching. No one's going to care. You know who really doesn't care? Disney. Because they already have a hit on the show is an Emmy award-winning show now. And like the majority of their subscriptions to, well, but you wait a minute, you deep fry it, you wouldn't grill it, John? Come on, buddy, you know you'd grill it. Boneless Baby Yoda? No, not from Mariano. You know he don't do boneless. If you don't shave your chin hair, you don't love our fans. Nah, fuck them. I guess I don't. Omelette du fromage. You're making breakfast or dinner. That's called Brenner, and you know it. Call it what it is. It's Brenner. You're probably right, John. Alligator just tastes like chicken. So, or frog legs taste like chicken. So Baby Yoda eating those eggs is eating chicken eggs, which is just eggs. So, yeah, that's another thing. Hey, if you're upset about that, let me ask you, do you eat eggs? Those are unfertilized. So hypocrisy, thy name is you. Buffalo Yoda wings. I deboned Baby Yoda. Hey-o. That sounded dirty. Get your mind out of the gutter, Rodney. What's wrong with you? Thank you, fucking Brenner. That's what it's called. That's what it is. Then it shall be so. Brenner's the best, you guys. I can't imagine no one in this chat or whatever has not had breakfast for dinner at least once. It's amazing. There's never a bad time to have breakfast foods. They're really not. You know, better than boning him. I mean, that is why, McGee, you're not allowed to get a Baby Yoda because your dog would bone him. Christy, McGee has a very horny dog, as it turns out. Like a nice fried egg on a greasy cheeseburger. Finally, John, we are in Simpatico. It only took how many shows? Well, we finally got there. All dogs are horny. I mean, fair. But I mean, you know, some dogs are just. I'm not shaming your dog. Okay, am I wrong? You have a horny dog, like a super horny dog. Am I wrong? You answer me that. It should. There's so much happening right now. The dog. Oh no! Stop it! Stop. Thomas, your producing skills suck right now. It's crazy. You're all over the place. This is why you don't toke before a show. Baby update.
This is exactly why you toke before a show. Because
Fine.
it makes it tolerable.
Wow.
Hey, not the show, the job.
How do you feel? Jeez, I was about to say, how do you really feel? Damn.
He says, yes, I'm voluntarily here giving my own time for a show I can't stand. That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's what I say. I'm like, are you just a glutton for punishment? Are you?
Yes. Yes. I'm a masochist. Give it to me.
Hey, man. Well, the safe word is blueberry, and we'll continue.
There was so much
what were we talking
breakup
about
there. It sounded like the safe word from Eurotrip. Sorry. Go on. I don't know what you were talking about. Baby Yoda, eating Baby Yoda. Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. Oh no, don't invoke its name. don't do it. No, fucking we don't need the goblin making another appearance, scaring the shit out of me like last week. I was legitimately shocked at seeing it just pop up out of nowhere. See, okay, the dog's horny, but it's quarantine. Who isn't? You right though. Fair enough. Therefore, you cannot get that little Baby Yoda, as we talked about, because that dog will fuck the shit out of it. What do you guys have on Thomas that you're forcing him into this? Did you not just hear him?
Lots. The answer is lots.
That, and he's a self-admitted masochist, so this is on him. It's not on me. This is consensual.
I have a blast just watching Rodney randomly drop in the countdown on you. It makes my night.
You have a blast, all right.
Touche.
Yeah. He is a goblin, Christy and McGee, and you know this. I mean, it's quarantine. I mean, but even when there wasn't a quarantine, it's like, who are we kidding? Sorry, did I just go TMI on everybody? I lost my train of thought. Put Thomas back in the van. Yes, get back in that van. Safe word is blueberry. He just, talk about throwing you under the bus. Fucking Rodney just sold you out, man. There it is. John is not master of his own domain. And please tell me, somebody out there, tell me you understand that reference.
Just for clarification, this is how hard I'm laughing usually when we're doing this.
Yes, for the people that can't see Thomas, he's losing it. I mean, that one doesn't even warrant a comment. That's just, I'm just gonna go. All right. Good for you, or not so good for you. Does that mean that with the unbraced wrist, you gotta go with the stranger? I mean,
I thought the left hand was the stranger, Mark.
I don't think she's a lefty. I don't know. Are you a southpaw, McKee? That's true. Well, there are different levels of goblins, okay? Sam Elliott is that closet nut goblin with a weird face. You, no. We've already had this conversation. We've already established that that Sam Elliott, the closet goblin, is a goblin. He's not a gnome. Want to borrow my wrist brace, John? Just wash it when you return it. Hey, man. Handsaw's throwing you, pardon the pun, a bone with a wrist brace, just in case. Ass goblins are the best. Yikes. That's you guys, we will be doing, Feeding the Monster will be doing a D&D campaign very, very soon, and it is going to be a again, forgive the pun, a hoot. That's a reference to Jeff. John knows lots of ass goblins. Does this? It does smell like hand saw. You know, because nut goblin. Yeah, nut goblin. Oh, Mr. Sam Elliott's a nut goblin. Christy is a chip goblin. Nut goblin. Nut goblin party. Ooh. Well, here you go, John. It smells like sweat and despair. So you still want to borrow it? I'm going to assume yes, you do. And so if anybody else wants to get down on the on our D&D campaign that we're going to be doing, it's going to be a fun time because we're just going to be, all the crazy antics you get from our pants panel. Now imagine that in a mythical fantasy realm. That's what you're going to get. Please, McGee says, please cut the audio of him saying nut goblin. There you go. So that's why we have producers to do that and to, kick me off of my own show from time to time, which I'm still. Knew it was going to happen. Knew it.
Bring it up, dude.
I love you, but you're a son of a bitch. Mark Spiegel. I really hope that was up when I was during the break. Please tell me that was up because that's awesome. And that will we need to figure out how to make a thumbnail of me peeing in a lake for the show. Sam wants to be a character. He can be. He can be the dungeon goblin that doesn't say anything at all, just like grimaces. Tell him about your character, Mark. He's a half elf bard. So he's going to entertain and also fill the other party members with vigilance with his power of song. He's going to inspire them, and he's also going to probably sleep with many different creatures in the realm because he's kind of a whore. He's basically me, but like yeah, because I don't discriminate. Just he has a lot more bronze skin than I do, and red hair. I don't have red hair. Telling my secret. Oh, because I called you a chip goblin. Well, I mean, you brought up you brought the different goblins up, so why wouldn't I? When do we start this campaign? That's a good question. That I think is a question for Thomas, who is going to be our acting game master.
Yeah, I'll send some note after this. I just keep forgetting to do it. Sorry, my bad.
There you go. I mean, it's still early stages. Like we just got our characters down the other day, so we'll get there. We'll get there, and we'll let you all know when it happens. Is he Zeus? No, but maybe I should change it to Zeus. No, he won't be Zeus. He's just a dude. He is what we call in the D&D fantasy world a dude. And because he is he's such a songbird, he makes the ladies of the realm swoon. Obviously, it's not me. That's why I'm playing the character. Better than the endless tweet threads. But I'm missing something there, but hey, it's me. But I look, even though I told John, it's like, well, he needs to look a little more like thin and malnourished. John still gave me the pleasure of making my body double here, Brad Pitt. So I'm not gonna argue. That's the closest to Brad Pitt I'll ever look. Zach Anderson, did you block Thomas? Why would you do that?
We discovered this on Twitter the other day. He blocked me.
Wow.
Yeah,
disrespectful.
He comes into these chats and talks about how much he loves me, and then he leaves and he blocks me.
Ladies of the Rim Sunset. I said realm, not rim, but I'm gonna change it. It is rim now. Ladies of the Rim.
Oh no, you totally said ladies of the Rim. That's a fact.
Well, I meant to say realm, but I'm sticking with it. It's rim now. Ladies of the Rim. It was a dong take. Oh. Worst porno ever. Raiders of the Lost Rim job. Oh, yikes. I don't want to see that or think of it. I mean, Thomas is my best friend. I'd never block him. Now, as the kids say, now you sound a little sus. Well, I meant to say realm. I didn't mean to say rim, but like I said, I'm sticking with it. It's rim. Ladies of the Rim love my character. Listen, it's not my fault Thomas was tweeting spoilers about Clue. That would imply that you haven't seen Clue, which is like 40 years old at this point. Yeah. Were you talking about Knives Out, Thomas? And he thought you were talking about Clue? And you wait, wait a minute. No. Let me just stay on this. You got blocked because you spoiled Clue. Like that's the
Okay.
takeaway here.
I'm going to come in and fact check for the first time in this well over an hour now.
Well, about time.
You're welcome. Now I'm working. So let's jump in here. And basically what happened, if I remember correctly, is this was a Twitter thread, a very long one with like 10,000 tweets in it that I gave up on reading and like just looked at the ones with the funny memes because usually that's, the best way it goes. And then as I got a little bit further down, we realized that Zach couldn't read any of my tweets. Thus, we have deduced that Zach has blocked me. And we're trying to determine from the words in the tweet, what it was. He claims he just muted a word. He didn't actually block me. It's just a word, he says. We've determined that it's Clue. It's the Clue reboot he doesn't want spoiled. So there's your fact check. I've done my job for tonight. Thank you very much. I'll be here next week.
He didn't want the Clue reboot spoiled. The Clue reboot that hasn't happened yet. He didn't want it spoiled.
That's the one, yeah.
Zach, I would have been on your side on this, but now that I'm getting more of the facts in, you have lost me, sir. So yeah, I'm gonna side with our producer on this one. Like I don't know what that's all about. And also, how can you be spoiled? Hey, you know what? Here, Zach, I'm gonna do you a favor. Somebody murdered somebody. That's a spoiler for Clue. And for the reboot, that's what's gonna happen. Someone gets murdered, and they have to figure out who done it. Spoiler. There was only one tweet that was blocked. I could see every other tweet from Thomas. Oh. Okay. Still, it's just the whole it's still just the whole thing that the whole blocking happened because of Clue. Because it's seriously, and Thomas, you can fact check that one for me. Clue is now 40 years old, maybe older. Because I think it was in
1985.
85, great year. Yep. So there you go. That's the year of the Goonies, actually. Speaking of the Goonies, you guys need to be listening to our new show, Be Home by Dinner. It's a lot of fun. Starring Jeff, there you are. Jeff is our host of that show, and then he's got interchangeable guests, and I believe Thomas, you've been on the show, yes?
Yes, I have. Yep.
There you go.
Jeff and I actually kicked this idea around originally in October last year. Jeff and I wrote a format around when you and I originally touched on the Vikings idea. And this was kind of an idea under a different banner at the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of when that popped up. So we eventually came back around to it, and it's just everything nostalgic. It really captures that nostalgic feel. Last week, the guys did Venture Brothers. I was unable to make it, but it was a fantastic episode.
That's right. So everyone tune into that because it's a lot of fun. And speaking of you mentioned the possible Viking show.
Yes, sir.
Everyone in the chat, would you be interested in does anyone in the chat watch the show Vikings? And if you do, would you be interested in a retrospect sort of look back review show featuring Thomas and myself? Because we've been kicking that idea around for quite a while. In fact, we recorded one episode, but something happened to the files and it didn't get distributed.
Yeah, and that was over a year ago as well.
Has it been that long now?
Yeah, man. It was October 2nd or 3rd last year. I was looking at this when we started talking about it again. Yeah, it's been over a year.
Time flies. And this year, considering this year has felt like it's been forever, that time has been flying. He's still on this. I'm assuming it was maybe a word like Clue. I don't know. McGee has never seen Vikings. So, well, okay. Maybe this could give you the opportunity to. Well, hang on. You still don't have Hulu, do you, McGee? Or Amazon Prime? Christy, I'm shocked you haven't watched Vikings. You would love Vikings. You absolutely would love Vikings. Just saying. And I know you're probably typing it out right now. It's like, well, there's so many shows. I can't get to the. Yeah, I know all that. But still, I said what I said. And I'm pretty good at judging what people are gonna like as far as shows go. Oh, you do have Prime. Well, it was on Prime. I don't know if it still is, but if it is, you should check it out. And maybe if we do this recap show, that will give you some inspiration to watch it, because you should watch it. It's awesome. First of all, that's great, but at the same time, that's terrible, because it just looks like I'm a giant floating head from Rick and Morty, and I'm just watching this dude piss in the lake.
I like to think of it as you're watching yourself piss in the lake.
Show me what you've got. Oh, I like what you've got.
Good God. Ladies and gentlemen, John Mariano once again.
Coming in clutch. That's why we keep him around, for things like that.
That's why we keep him. What is he, a stray dog?
He's he's our gifted stray dog. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It's awful at the same time, but it's
starting to sound like that Frankie Muniz movie from back in the day.
Is there a way to incorporate the Brad Pitt into the picture somewhere? If you can do that, that's perfection. But that's amazing, and I can't wait to share that. That's definitely if we can make that the thumbnail for the show, that would be wonderful. And if not, cool, then I'll use it for later. I've lost my train of thought again. I just keep thinking about show me what you got. Oh,
the hardest you've laughed this whole episode is basically your own joke.
No, I'm laughing at the picture, and then I keep thinking of that Rick and Morty episode. Hey, look, man, nobody makes me laugh more than me myself, so it is what it is. I'm fucking hilarious, but not as hilarious as that picture. Zach says I spent my whole week off work watching Bar Rescue, so it took me around the that's not true. We do condone pissing in lakes. Bar Rescue. I've tried watching Bar Rescue, and it just it's really hard for me to get into any sort of like reality TV based anything, just because they go so hard with trying to make it dramatic and make it seem real. It's like, I'm not buying it, bro. Now he looks like Poseidon.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Mariano.
I'm gonna cut your dick off for pissing in my lake.
We should act this out right now. Mark, please act out the dialogue of this scene for us.
I'm gonna take a piss right here, and just, oh shit, this guy.
Unhand your pecker, young man.
Oh, there's a giant face in the sky. Show me what you've got. Okay, I mean,
and that's a new trailer for The Dive.
It's a $5 on a good day. Well, hang on a second. Thou shalt be castrated for defecating in my lake. Oh, it's true. That's one of the best. That's fantastic. You know, out of context and people seeing that is just gonna be like, what the hell's happening right there? And they're gonna tune in. Like, we have to figure out what's going on with this picture.
I'm forever gonna call John Mariano now.
Mariano. I bet he loves it. How do you feel about that, John? Please let us know. Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh, he obviously loves it. Yeah, he was speechless. He was at a loss for words.
I don't like anything Zach Anderson says or does.
Careful, you're gonna get blocked on Twitter.
I'm trying to. He blocked my best friend. Pissed me off.
Yes, talk about Clue first.
Oh, should we spoil the ending? Like all 4 of them?
There's 4 endings. Spoiler.
This is like the one where Johnny Depp was the killer all along.
Johnny Depp. No. Oh, Johnny Depp. You know what? Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Next.
Triggered. He's triggered.
Next.
Let me just say this.
Hang on, wait. Okay, now go.
Just kill the franchise. Just kill it because it's bad already. It's already bad. Just kill it.
Yeah,
kill
I'm kind
it.
of with you.
Make it dead because there's no point.
Which franchise are you talking about?
The Fantastic Beasts
I
franchise.
thought you were with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Kill that one too.
I mean, that one they should just, they don't have to kill it. It kind of killed itself. But just let Fantastic Beasts just give it the axe.
Can you gargle a little bit as you talk so it sounds like you're talking from the water?
I think the title of this album, like
Try not to spit on the mic because I don't want to do that, but there you go. It's a pretty good album cover, actually. Yes, we should make an album. McGee says, "Kill all the franchises." Kill them with. Spoiler alert: someone dies in the pantry with a thong. In Clue. That's how it goes. The only franchise I don't want killed right now is the John Wick franchise, and you know, don't. I'm curious to see where the MCU is going, so don't kill it. Not yet. Don't kill it yet.
I'll be honest, man. I gotta jump in. John Wick I love it, fantastic, but it's also starting to feel like what's that fake movie in Tropic Thunder with Ben Stiller when there's like 17 of them?
Scorched.
Scorcher. I basically feel like we're heading for Scorcher territory with John Wick. The further it goes,
Someone left the fridge open.
Just the next one's gonna be him with 2 dogs and 2 guns and 2 bikes and 2 horses.
Well, yeah, because he's got to save a child.
I like how you just gave up and resigned to that immediately. You're like, yeah, of course.
Of course he's gonna do that. He's absolutely gonna do that. Kill the Fast and Furious franchise, please. We're family. McGee has seen 0 John Wick movies.
Do you want to roast Fast and Furious for a sec, Mark?
Yeah, I'll roast it. Fast and Furious, more like because that's what Vin Diesel sounds like.
Can we just address? Hold on, I'm chewing. This is probably terrible. Can you talk for like 30 seconds?
Wait. Let me help Mark out here for a minute.
Go ahead.
So I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with the kids tonight, and there's a really funny line in it where like, "Those are my friends," and Batista's like, "They're not your friends. They're our family," right? And I realized Vin Diesel's Groot.
Yeah,
he probably rewrote that line in that movie. No,
yeah.
We're family.
No, I guarantee you, James Gunn threw that line in as a reference / poke fun at the fact that Vin Diesel is in the movie. Guarantee you that's why. And also, it could have been a joint effort between him and Dave, because I don't think Dave Bautista particularly cares for those films either, because correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I checked, I don't think him and Dwayne Johnson are on good terms.
So what you're thinking is that because he has the high art films like My Spy, that he's picking on the Fast and the Furious movies.
Correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
The guys, hey, look, in his defense, he's worked with Denis Villeneuve twice now.
Yep.
Vin Diesel hasn't, and Denis Villeneuve's like a world class filmmaker.
He also made that movie where he hires the Uber driver, and
Stuber, yeah.
He made that movie.
Are you? I mean, Kumail Nanjiani's in that movie, and too.
I like
are you gonna shit on him?
I like that movie.
Yeah, that movie's actually not that bad.
I mean, it's not high art though, right?
All film is art unless it starts with a Fast and the Furious.
Or it rhymes with a Scorpion King.
I'm not gonna fight you on that one. Or
we have to really quick, Mark, address. So we're like family. It's like the whole fucking Fast and Furious gimmick, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard the plot synopsis for the new one?
Space, right?
Yeah, you know John Cena's in it though, right?
So they're not okay. So Space is after that. No, yeah,
I don't know.
Next one, yeah, John Cena, and he's playing Dom's brother. Yeah, they're like,
so you like how they're like, it's all about family, and then somehow fucking 9 movies in, this guy is like, I have a brother I never told anybody about.
I mean, that's yeah. And then in the next movie, we're gonna find out about like a son that Tyrese had that nobody knew about, and it's gonna be like Michael B. Jordan, and he's gonna be a bad guy, and
he secretly slept with Eva Mendes in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, and we finally bring her back because for some reason she hasn't come back to this horrible franchise, even though everybody else has. And then
self-respect, Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, fair. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
You know how it should end, though, right?
What?
Like the last Fast and the Furious, you know how it should end?
It should end with all of them in a giant tank, and the tank blows up.
No, I got so much a better ending. So much better. I'm gonna pitch it to you now, Mark.
Go ahead, Ryder. Let me hear you.
So at the end of the last final Fast and the Furious film, they're all driving tanks. You're right, but they have individual tanks, right? And the FBI stops them, right? And Vin Diesel gets out of his tank and he goes, "You can't stop us. We're family." And Keanu Reeves slides out of the FBI car and goes, "But I am an FBI agent." And they get arrested. They got arrested by Johnny Utah coming out of retirement.
You know, as much as I love that, we already know Johnny Utah gave up the badge.
Hey man,
I just say he's coming out of retirement. Do you not hear my important?
He didn't retire. He gave it. He like quit.
Right. That's retiring, dude.
That's not retiring. He quit. He threw the badge in the ocean. He quit. That's not retiring.
You get another badge. You can say, "I lost my badge," and they give you a new one.
This really just fell off the rails here.
It did. I lost my badge. He's like, "You threw it away." Yeah, but I got a new one. I mean, look, no, jokes aside, it would not shock me if they somehow got Keanu Reeves involved in this shit. So it's only a matter of time, especially in space.
Fair point. Plot hole. I will fix it. The beginning of the last movie, opens on your ass. Your ass.
My ass.
You're pissing in the ocean.
Yes.
And Johnny Depp comes swimming by and scoops his badge out of your pee stream, and he's like, "I am an FBI agent." And that's how the movie starts. So that way he has his badge now, and everything's good.
And then if the scene lingers, can I get a speaking line where I go, "Yeah, well." I pissed all over your badge. What are you gonna do about
No,
it?
that's not your line. Your line is very simply, "I'm saving the ocean."
No, because if I'm saving it, I wouldn't be pissing in it.
Yeah, sterilizing it. We established this already. That's what
Oh, sterilization. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, fair enough.
yeah, see, it works. It tracks.
All right, good. Then I like the rewrite. That's good. Good stuff. Got to fix those plot holes.
I don't want to give you too many lines. I don't want you ruining
have-
Fast and the Furious movie.
We have to fix the plot holes in a Fast and Furious franchise that obviously cares so much about that.
That's the secret plot of the 17th Fast and the Furious movie. They're trying to stop Mark from pissing in another lake.
And the problem is they don't know which lake, so they have to race all around to find out. Speaking of pissing, Jeff Saunders, what is up, buddy? You're at work.
I am.
You're all covered up, and you're saving lives and helping folks. You're one of the first responders. You're doing good work, Jeff. We appreciate you.
This is all true. I have no idea what you said because like my connection is really bad.
I was just complimenting you.
Hold on, let me see if I can fix my mic.
I mean, I can stop complimenting you if you want. But yeah.
Hold on, I'll come back. I'll come back in. Hold on.
Sure, man.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I can hear you now.
The way
Okay, now.
you guys
now
gotta talk.
What
Otherwise,
happened?
Now that you can hear me,
Yeah.
I guess I'll stop complimenting you.
No, you don't have to do that.
I was giving you all the compliments. I was just saying, like, look at you, first responder extraordinaire, doing good work, helping the people.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I've just been eating candy bars all night.
Have you? You know what washes down a candy bar really well?
Probably something I can't have here.
Well, I was gonna say a Shiner Holiday Cheer. You can't have that right now.
No, but those are good.
Yes, but you know what you can have because it's for a good cause. A Coors Seltzer, because
Seltzer.
we're gonna every time you buy a pack, it donates 500 gallons of clean water into the rivers.
So I had a question about that. I'm not a big seltzer drinker, but like the stuff they clean out of the rivers,
Mm-hmm.
is that what they put in the cans?
Let's hope not, because if they do, then I'm in trouble. And it kind of makes you wonder what it was all for.
No, they're doing good work. It's good that they're giving back. You know.
They're the only seltzer company that's doing that. Fucking like the company on top is White Claw, and they're not doing shit. So that's all I'm saying is if I'm gonna drink this seltzer shit, it better be for a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a pretty good reason.
Yeah, it's a very noble cause.
Yeah. What are you doing over there, Jeff? You on a break?
I've been catching up on my charting and listening to you guys and
Did you say you're
commenting in
catching up on your sharding?
That too. My charting.
It's a good thing you got access to plenty of scrubs over there because
This is true. You can never have enough scrubs.
especially if you're over there sharding nonstop.
You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm. At some point, you just have to make it to the toilet.
Yeah. Oh, so you want to hear a funny story?
I do.
All right. It's funnier now. At the time, it was very disappointing. So like our floor, our unit here in the hospital, it's kind of like off away from a lot of the other units.
Mm-hmm.
And we have like our own staff bathroom. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was working on a different part of the hospital last night, and I got ready to take my lunch break, and there was something happening inside of me, as does regularly.
I mean, hey, yeah. Sounds like
And I clocked out to take my lunch break and headed back down to our break room on our unit because our bathroom's right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had intentions of using that bathroom. There was a need, a real need.
Yes, a
And
dire need.
And these fuckers I work with had put a out of order sign on it, so
No.
that other people in the hospital wouldn't be using it. But
Oh.
they didn't let me in on the thing. So
Oh, okay.
I almost needed some new scrubs last night.
You very much did catch up on your sharding.
I was livid, man, when I found out. I was like, that's wrong, you know.
That's very wrong.
There's no way to. No, you can't. Yeah, there's no way to. It was wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what's not wrong is Christy's new name for you, Hillbilly Scrubs.
Hillbilly Scrubs.
I mean, that is apt. It's absolutely. I mean, it makes you wonder how that didn't come up before.
I know, right? I think we're going to use that because anyone with as much poo talk as me is going to have to change their scrubs from time to time.
It just means that every time you go to work, you're going to have to bring in the hillbilly hat with you at all times, so that you can be officially Hillbilly Scrubs.
I have to see about that.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome stuff, man. But we have freaking Christy lives in Scrubs. She's a vet tech, so she's constantly covered in all sorts of things.
Yeah, they're great. It's like wearing your pajamas to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's like professional pajamas that you are going to get weird fluids on a constant basis.
Yeah, not my pajamas, because I don't think I'd be able to work on a children's unit if I wore my pajamas to work.
No, you wouldn't, and you would be scolded for it, and you would be most certainly unceremoniously fired.
Yes, and I'd probably be a little chilly.
Yes, and you would probably have more than one lawsuit on your hands, my friend. So
probably
don't wear on casual Fridays, if that's a thing over there. Don't wear your pajamas, okay?
Yeah, no. I'll stick to my scrubs.
Good, because you are Hillbilly Scrubs after all, and you have to live up to the name.
I need what I need is some scrubs that are like overalls.
Mm-hmm.
Like some scrubs that have like the overall bib.
Overall. That is actually kind of brilliant, and
I think it's a great idea.
I hope someone out there makes that happen and that you get yourself a pair.
What I want in a perfect world, I would have the scrub overalls with the butt flap.
The old timey. We found out
with the buttons.
I think it was an episode of the afternoons with our friends Josh and Ken and Amanda. Because Josh got himself a new onesie, apparently with no butt flap. The butt flap only occurs in like old timey Wild Western onesies because they needed to have a butt flap so that they could just jump into the outhouse and on the hole they called a shitter.
That's a real shame. I mean, we need to bring the butt flap back.
We do. On McGee nails it again. Scrubberalls.
I love it. I love it.
You are on fire, McGee. That Wonka bar is doing wonders for your brain right now. Yeah.
But that should be our mission in 2021. Bring the butt flaps back.
Bring back butt flaps. Hashtag bring back butt flaps. Yeah.
Yep.
I might invest in a onesie if they bring back the butt flap. I
would wear.
Wait a minute. McGee has 4 sets of butt flap PJs.
What?
They are the best. 4 sets. Are they? But like, oh wait a minute. No, she does. I knew this. I knew this. She had mentioned it. Oh. It's a onesie, right? Right, McGee. Let us know, and you might want to send a pair or two to Jeff because it sounds like he's in dire need.
Yeah, or just let me know where you got them from, and I'll
also that.
I may have to. That may be what I ask Santa to put under the tree.
You're gonna have to ask him from a safe distance because apparently Santa is not accepting anyone in his lap this year.
Yeah, well, I'm spoilers. I live alone, so I'm Santa and I sit in my own lap.
you are either very, very flexible or the logistics of that just don't work. But either
hard.
way, I'm intrigued.
It's hard to wrap your brain around. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around it.
It's probably hard for you to wrap anything around it if you're sitting in your own lap. I mean, like, again, I don't know the logistics of it, but that sounds difficult.
It's like I'm like an MC Escher painting.
Right on. That's good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is. They have got some loud movie going on back in the background.
It sounds like they're having a good time.
I'm sure that they are, but not nearly as good as the time as we're having here on the dive. But that's par for the course. That's what we do.
Right
we have
on.
a great time here, especially when you boys decide to interject and throw yourselves into the show. It makes my job easier because now I've got someone to talk to instead of ranting by myself. Not counting the chat. You guys in the chat, you're great. I love you. You help me out as well. But it's the interactions. But Jeff, let me ask you, because I don't think I asked you. Maybe I did, and I just missed it in the chat. I don't know. So it's like, do you piss in lakes or rivers?
I mean, does it have to be one or the other?
It could be oceans too, but if it's an ocean, as you see here, Poseidon will come out from the depths and castrate you.
I'm not afraid of Poseidon.
Even if it looks like Brad Pitt with red hair,
especially.
But then, like, if that's not scary enough, there's a giant face in the sky that looks like me staring at you.
Now, your God face in the sky, that might intimidate me a little bit, but but no, any water I get into, I want it to be comfy, and you know what? Body temperature is comfy.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Plus, usually when I'm in the water, I'm drinking a lot of beer.
Yeah,
and it just kind of goes through you,
That's why I say I've got no problem pissing in the lake because like, who cares about lakes? Piss in. Way to go!
That is
way
great.
To go! You are a champion tonight. You're the MVP as per usual.
That's wonderful.
See, McGee says, I didn't think about it being able to sit in Santa's lap. Major bummer. Yeah, that's true. Can't be sitting in any laps. Any Santa's laps this season. So this season, the children will not see Mama kissing Santa Claus because that would be a health hazard.
Be a little too moist for our own good.
Moist, you say? McGee, how do you feel in the chat? How do you feel about moist Santa kisses? Because I mean, I can't speak for myself here, but I was like, I've heard that they can be quite jolly.
I wonder if his beard smells like sour milk and cookie crumbs.
Probably a mixture of eggnog, mothballs, and shame.
Probably. Christy, I'm going to make a YouTube how-to video eventually.
Why do you hate us? He's trying to help you out. You just asked him how to sit in his own lap, and you just what? Why are you hating me? Was it the moist comment? Surely not. But answer the question about moist Santa kisses in his mothball eggnog-ridden beard.
I like to reimagine Santa Claus as being skinny with a handlebar mustache and Sam Elliott's voice.
And then he says,
"That's the Santa Claus reboot."
Yes, it is. And he ceases to be a closet goblin. He is. That's the true Father Christmas.
He becomes a chimney goblin.
He's a Chimney Goblin, Sam Elliott, handlebar mustache, Santa Claus. The M word, and you ruin Santa's beard. I know, which is why we need to give him the handlebar mustache.
Yeah, I don't think we ruined Santa's beard. I mean, going to every house in the world in one night and eating cookies everywhere is going to ruin his beard.
Say there, little girl. You been a good little girl. If not,
Cookies. It's for dinner.
I prefer cookies and a healthy helping of eggnog. You hate everything that's No, you don't. You love this. This is a dream come true. This is the best segment ever, and you know that. Zach, at this point, I don't think we could possibly scare off McGee. Like it would be mathematically impossible. We would have to do like nothing. Our podcast feed will have to consist of nothing but the word moist for 2 hours each segment for us to scare her away.
You know what I want to see, and I'm not saying this to scare Christy or anything. I just think it'd be really funny, is if they took the old Rankin and Bass, holiday claymations, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and replaced Santa Claus with a claymation or puppet Sam Elliott.
Dude, yes, like I am here for it, and I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah, he'd be all like,
I don't know if you can see the little banner that's going on right now, but it's glorious.
This is true. That's true.
And see, because she likes the punishment. So, well, speaking of masochism, we already touched on that a little bit. My God. See, I think McGee is saying she's a fan of that idea.
Yeah,
so,
that's all. That's all I want. I want to hear, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, can't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Because I sure as hell can't. I've had me too many helpings of eggnog. I told my wife it was just sarsaparilla, but she knows it's sarsaparilla. She knows.
And the rest of the year, Sam Elliott's like an old bouncer at the Roadhouse. I mean, Santa's an old bouncer at the Roadhouse.
I like to think of Santa Claus as Sam Elliott with the handlebar mustache, and he's just instead of candy canes, he's just like chewing on jerky the whole time.
That would be candy cane shaped jerky.
Yeah. Yes. And he doesn't wear like the giant red coat. He just has the suspenders and the pants and just no shirt underneath. He's just going shirtless basically.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what he would be rocking.
Yep. And then his hat, he's got the Santa hat, but it's a trucker cap. And it's just like red and white with like it's got a little the white fuzz on top of it.
Yeah, would Mrs. Claus be played by Cher? And then like they have a kid that looks like Eric Stoltz but with a big face.
But with a giant face. It's an elf.
He's an elf.
It's a big elf named Rocky.
And then eventually, he gets cut out and replaced by Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. And the face somehow significantly becomes better. Hello, future Mrs. Zach Anderson.
Hi, congratulations.
McGee's gonna have sweet McGee. I tried to tell you earlier not to, but this is what you wanted. Yeah, Santa
Elliott for the win.
Boy, it makes. I mean, if Mrs. Claus is going to be played by Cher, then she's going to have to do a rendition of Santa Baby and just sing it Sam Elliott that whole time.
Oh my gosh! Now there's your nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, and it's like Cher now with like all of her 1,000 reconstructive plastic surgery and like her whatever wig she's wearing, and it's just like, oh, and she's singing every line that she has.
Right.
And it's just that sounded more like a drunk.
I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, I can't do Cher like that. That was almost Michael McDonald territory, but. She
Oh
also
man,
goes by Danielle. Yeah. Okay. Well, Danielle, thank you. Like
there you
we
go.
didn't get the name earlier, Zach. So thank you for clarifying that up. Hello, Danielle, aka future Mrs. Zach Anderson.
Howdy, howdy, Danielle.
But
All right, my friend. Well, hey, I've got to go get back to work.
always a pleasure, Jeff. Always, and you keep doing your thing over there. Be safe because I know you're in a particular section over in the hospitals, but still,
Yeah.
with everything going on, you're a first responder, so be safe.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will. And you guys have a great night. I'll try to hop back in the chat here in a bit.
All right, man. Cool.
All right.
Jeff Saunders, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Early holidays. I mean, we're doing early Christmas. We basically just told the turkey to go fuck itself. It's fine. I mean, who cares? Who cares about the turkey? The slow and the ludicrous, aka Jeff Saunders. She was very upset, and I didn't say her name earlier. Well, yeah, I mean, because you don't say her name, then does the fiance truly exist? That's why, it's important to have these details up front. Well, you guys, the Shiner seasonal has run out over here. Other drinks are way over there, but we are approaching that time, so I think we have had a successful dive. I believe we this is about as efficient as it could possibly have gone, give or take. But look, you were gifted with the image of me taking a piss in the lakes, and our own John Mariano gifted you the actual image of what that might look like, not to mention the god face in the sky. That was me. She would like Mark to know she is her own person, not just future Miss Zach. And absolutely, Danielle, and you're right. I'm just going by the information that I was given now, and I mean hashtag Mark fucked up. That's a life hashtag. Okay, like I've had that hashtag forever before hashtags were a thing. It was like, Mark fucked up again. That guy. And thank you, Christy. Thank you, and thank you for joining me. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Zach Anderson, good times, good to have you, and Danielle for joining us. Of course, old handsaw, and I mean, if I must, thanks Harrison for making your presence re-known, I suppose. Mariano, of course, John Mariano. Look for him here on the feed, producer extraordinaire, and of course, last but certainly not least, Christy McGee, our faithful listener, viewer, the one that keeps us going. She's the one that has all the flags for us. She's our cheerleader. Zach says you should know better than to listen to Zach at this point. I mean, hey, look, I'm still learning, okay? I learned tonight that Zach blocked Thomas for a Clue tweet, which is weird. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning these things. Zach Ace Thomas, everybody. Well, I mean, McGee's got all the flags. So if you want a flag planted in you, and that goes to all of you, if you want a flag planted in you, you need to @ Christy McGee. She will either plant her flag in you or she won't. You have to earn that privilege. Guys, she won't plant her flags in you. This has been the Friday Night Dive. Thank you to Thomas, producer extraordinaire, for his wonderful contributions off screen and I take it all back. I take it back. There goes Yeah, it's like, yeah, laugh it up. Just yeah, enjoy it over there. You guys can't see what I can see, but you're a bastard. But Zach Anderson says he doesn't hate you. He's a liar. And I mean, that could be a variety of reasons, but I mean, I doubt a flag has anything to do with it, John. But you should get that checked out and let us know about the progress next week when we do a dive. I'm just gonna straight up tell you guys, next week is Black Friday, so I don't know. Actually, we might need one, depending on how things go. I might be recording another thing on Friday, so no promises. But if I can do a dive on Black Friday, then I will. Only if you guys want to see one. And am I blocked from Hansel? Is that what just happened? Whatever. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining. We're gonna call it a night and have a good one, everyone. Drink Coors Seltzer. Save the rivers. Save the rivers. Thomas, take us out.